Hey, welcome to my channel. This is gonna be an all signs reading. I am going to timestamp it, so you can just skip over to your sign if you'd like, or you could hang out with me and just enjoy. It's been a minute. If you're new, subscribe, please. Like, comment, share. It'll help this channel grow because it's a new channel. So yeah, I've been gone for a minute. There's been like so much crazy stuff happening with my ascension and stuff. And I won't say it's crazy. It's just things that just needed to get straightened out in my personal ascension, because we're all going through changes, and the Gemini eclipse taught me a lot. It eclipsed something out of my life, and then I found that with the solar eclipse in Sag recently, that one just, and I think we're kind of still under those energies. It kind of eclipsed something into my life. So personally, it eclipsed out a way of not having boundaries with people. So before my ascension and the eclipse, I had struggled with having boundaries with people, and especially family members and people that I interact with on a daily basis. And then with the solar eclipse, the divine showed me that it's okay to create boundaries and to come off perhaps as cold and detached from people, but it's not okay ever to be cruel and to treat others like outcasts or like they're not loved. And that's what the solar eclipse taught me, that yeah, it's okay to hold a boundary and be a new person, but never resent anyone or not be neighborly towards your neighbors, and share love and give love freely. So that's just a little bit about, these are huge changes that me as a soul evolving is going through. And with doing the channel and everything, it's like, oh my god, like it was so challenging, because it's kind of hard to connect and channel when we go through our own spiritual process. So, and I never want to like leave out and like not tell you guys, like, because there's a reader that I follow here online, and her name is Queen Cup, and I absolutely love her. She's a fiery girl. You should go check her out if you haven't already. And she's a heart too, like, and she shares her ascension with us as the collective. And when the light workers step up on a platform like this and share, I know that it reaches who it needs to reach, and it helps because her sharing her, light work and ascension helped me in mine. So that's what this channel is all about too. Just like her, like I aspire to be just a bit of what she is, because she's amazing. And yeah, I don't want to cry, but I'm a Pisces, guys, so Libra moon, so yeah. Anywho, so let's just go ahead and get into this before I just cry the whole thing. And Shout out to Queen Cup. Shout out to like all of you guys. I love you all very much. On here, the people I know and don't know, like I'm all love here. So let's go ahead and get into it. So we're gonna go from Aries to Pisces, and I'm just gonna do like a fairy card because I like to do more intuitive reads. So I'm going to give you guys a couple of these, and then I'm going to clarify with the Lenormand because I really, really love the Lenormand style of reading too. It's very accurate. These are just going to be like quick little messages to get everybody. And so, yeah, and I'm going to timestamp it. So, like I said. So let's get into it. Aries. Give it a little shuffle. Even though I've been shuffling like this whole time. Anyways. Merry Christmas, everybody, and Happy New Year and all that good stuff. 2021, it's gonna be great. All right, let's see. Aries, Aries, Aries. Am I gonna take that? Hold up, sorry. There we go. All right. Ooh. The Dark Lady. Okay, so this card is, it's like Lilith to me. But to me, it's like Lilith and Pisces. And Lilith is essentially, right, like a shadow, a representation of like a female shadow side. So let me get one more card and see what's going on. All right. The Initiation card, which is a singer, not an actual fairy. So, Aries, I feel like you're going through a time where, I gotta be honest, like you're resonating with your shadow more than your light. And I feel like what Spirit is trying to say is that there's a level of shadow work that needs to be had. A lot of people talk about shadow work kind of freely, but I think for the most part, people have a generalized like idea of what shadow work is. So shadow work essentially is integrating your dark side, because we all have shadows. So integrating your dark side, your shadow, which is evil and low vibrational, it's what makes you act that way, into the light, which is, picture a little, a little devil here and a little angel. It's like you're both. So it's the integration of both. And I feel that if you haven't done it already, which I'm connecting with an Aries, perhaps you have done it, so it might not be for you, but I'm connecting with an Aries that hasn't done the shadow work, hasn't done the actual integration of the dark into the light. So I think that there needs to be a level of initiation, because here with the Initiation card is actually initiating into doing the actual shadow work. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. So the Dark Lady, your shadow. So, and when we do, like, I feel like for you, since you are maybe vibrating at this level, it in the end, it just causes a lot of friction with people. People may not resonate with you at this time. You may be lashing out. You may be more in a lower vibration and doing things that ultimately is hurting your relationships right now. So I think there needs to be this level of integration here. But the thing about shadow work is like we can't force ourselves to do it. It needs to be something that must be meditated on, and then it'll come from the divine. All right, so let's clarify the Dark Lady and the initiation here. The Dark Lady. Yeah, so the letter. For me, this is like I said, it's not something that is forced. Like, oh, I'm going to sit here today and integrate. It's like, no, it's a process. I would advise you to actually do the research of what a shadow work is. And I'm sure, like, with anything in life, every time I go to, like, research something, the matrix is something that it can be utilized for our ascension, and it's where we find out all our information. So you're going to be divinely guided to look at the right video or read the right article, and you just get into that meditative state and go into the matrix with that intention, and you're going to find the right either reader or whoever is actually talking about shadow work that is going to inform you on what exactly to do, the steps you can take. And yeah, so that's Aries reading. We're going to move on to Taurus. Let's see. What do we have for my Taurus? That's funny. I laugh because it's like I know that Taurus likes to take their time. Okay, so here we have Geo the Slow, which it is exactly what it is saying. Like, he doesn't rush. But the good thing about this guy is that he actually, and it's so Taurus, like, because Taurus likes to find the beauty and the value in things, right? So this guy, he's literally looking at each pattern on these leaves and telling everyone to slow down, that everyone that's, going to the forest and through life in haste. It's like, he's like, you're not even enjoying. So I feel like you're moving slowly, and you naturally resonate, I guess, with Geo the Slow because of that. And that's probably one of the reasons why you, as a Taurus, go so slow, because you value every moment, everything, and you just feel comfortable building things that are long lasting, and you know that acting in haste is really not going to get you the foundation and the quality that you want here. And then here we have ecstasis, which this is like equivalent to 2 of Cups. So it's like, I feel that you're in love here and you're taking your time. I think that you're not really communicating to the person of interest that you love them. But I do see you admiring them, maybe from a distance. And you seem very happy here. So I guess it's just the message here is, maybe I'm not getting anything bad from it. It's just like an observation, I guess, as you are observing the one you love, but you're really not saying much. The only thing I would say is that what Spirit is saying, unspoken love, if it stays unspoken, then it's a lost opportunity, and I would hate for you to lose out on this ultimate love that I feel that you think that it is the ultimate love, but aren't necessarily pursuing it. But if you don't ever, then it's a missed opportunity. So I would hate for that to happen to you, Taurus. So let's clarify Geo the Slow and see what more. This is the Clover, and it's like good luck in love, like the ultimate relationship where it's just, you feel lucky to have the person, like a clover. So let's get more. The Compass. I think that you might be at a distance from the person with the compass, and you don't like that. I don't see you guys living in the same town or anything like that. You might have been connecting also with an air sign and things didn't go too well. So maybe you're coming out of something with a previous, like someone outside of this person that you love, and you're finding it difficult to go from one thing to the next. So that's probably why you're taking your time. And the person lives at a distance from you, and yeah. So that's your message. Sorry. That's funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's just cute or whatever. It's a cute one. All right. So we're going to move on. Let's move on to my beautiful Geminis. What's up with y'all? You know I love y'all. I love Gemini. Just fun. The youthful energy of a Gemini. My mom was a Gemini and my sister's a Gemini. And yeah, they're like the two women of my life. So I just really fucks with y'all. All right, so let's see what the fairies have for you guys. Gemini. The Fawn. Let's see. The Maiden. I was just saying you're youthful, and we got the Maiden, which is like, excuse me, it's a childlike love, and the Fawn is like a beautiful love, like the perfect love. So these are very good cards. Let's get one more. I feel like here with Ilby the Retriever, I feel like there's an absence of this, because Ilby is the fairy that goes and gets what is missing and what is lost. That's why I'm like, two such powerful, positive energies. Not to say that I felt it intuitively that there was something else to be had. So I pulled this one, and this is, Ilby. So I feel like there's a loss here of got a cat in here. You're in a dynamic or a situation where it doesn't feel childlike, and it doesn't feel like divinely guided. I feel a sense of sadness, frustration. it's I believe it was like this at one point in time. But with the way that the world is changing, maybe you've been with this person for a long time, and the way that, the world is changing and people are ascending and growing and changing, and, everything that's happening in the astrology, it's like, I feel like something happened where the innocence was lost in the relationship, and the lightheartedness, the youthfulness. It's not fun anymore. So let's go ahead and clarify this for you today. The lilies. It's funny because every time that I read for you, Gemini, you always get this strong presence of the dead. And not to say like the dead like spooky, like the dead like your ancestors and the divine. And, I feel like all of this. Like, you don't need me to read for you. This is just confirmation of what you already know, because your ancestors keep you up on game with everything. And you're a Gemini. I mean, your planet's Mercury. You get the message fast. So I feel like this is where you retrieve this love. Maybe it's the way you're looking at things, Or maybe you already know the answer because Spirit has told you what to do when you feel lost, what to do when you feel like you've lost the excitement. Yeah, in your committed relationship. There's cycles of the moon. It could be a Cancer as well. Let's get one more. I want to know what you're going to do. Yeah. You're probably going to sit there and be like bothered by this, honestly. I feel like Geminis don't like to give up. Gemini always wants to fix things. I'm just saying, don't live in misery because life is too short. Don't sacrifice yourself to the point where you're unhappy and you don't feel valued, and you're always because this is like the little rodent, and it's like a little pesky energy. And I feel like that's what the relationship has become, and this, and you just have to just live your life and don't take it for granted. Every day is stop it, kitty. Every day is a gift. So I just want you to live your ultimate life. I love you so much, Gem, and I'll see you on the next one. So let's move on to my beautiful Cancer. Like what? So we're doing good, 23 minutes. And we're just going to keep these short and sweet. This cat is bound and determined. He's my little stalker, low-key. Like, puppy, no, you're going to knock it down. He's my little stalker. Anyways. Cancer. What do I have for you? What do the fairies have? Let's see. Cancer. Oh my gosh. This is so insane. Y'all saw that I shuffled the fun. Gemini just got this. Which is like a beautiful relationship, right? And then the Singer of Transfiguration, which is the singer of transfiguration is actual transformation. So, and then I pulled another card. We have luminous doom. So honestly, I felt, Cancer, if I'm being 100 with you, like you used to be in a love relationship with your partner, and it used to be very fawn-like, very angelic, very fulfilling, very loving, and then something changed to where now this relationship has become so sad. Like, you're so sad in this dynamic with the person. And I feel like there's a lot of, because I caught a glimpse of this guy here. That's the Glenn Conner. And he is like the worst one in the deck. He happens to be activated by just low vibration. It's like a demonic entity type of a force. There could be some, and I'm just gonna go with what Spirit's saying, like there could be some spiritual persecution from like haunted places. I think that you are aware of them, and there's people around you that have spiritual attachments, demonic attachments. I think that you hang out with people that are costing you your relationship. And I'm just going to go with what Spirit is telling me to say, and it's giving me a headache, honestly. Let's clarify. Yeah, I feel something very dark here. Divine Feminine. If you're the feminine, I feel like you're dealing with a masculine that's doing this. Because who I'm seeing is a masculine when I'm reading for Cancer here, for some reason. I'm seeing a male. Get more. The Well. There's some shady shit happening here with this feminine. There's something going on in the food court, seriously. Wow, this is a crazy one. The Well is things that you do not know. So I feel like there's a feminine here that used to be a fawn-like energy, but things have changed. So if you're the feminine, it's like, and I don't want to get caught up in gender, but the person I'm reading for, you used to be in a loving relationship, and then it changed, and there's things happening that you don't know about with the Well. And I think that it's because your person is hanging out with certain individuals that are spiritually not right and not sound, and it's costing you your relationship. I really feel like the friends of the Cancer is causing, the friends, the people, it's spiritual vomit. Like, and Cancer does not know how to just let it go. Cancer will live in the past forever, and there's no tea, no shade towards you. I love you guys. But you guys are cardinal signs, which means you're always calling the shots And it's like you're calling the shots in a negative way because you're always living in the past and everyone's moving forward. So it's like that's the one thing about Cancer that's it's tricky. Like if you don't have a Cancer that has their head on straight, then they ultimately are calling the shots and wanting to stay in a dynamic that is not helping. It's not helping the love relationship here. Okay, I'm gonna wrap that one up. So let's move on to my beautiful, gorgeous Leos. Yeah, that was a crazy one. All right, Leos. This cat is harassing me. Anyways, don't mind him. I need some gloss for my Leos. Come on, man. Like, hold up. It's not even. Hold on. You guys, y'all didn't even tell me nothing. I'm kidding. Look at me. Like, oh my god. I gotta give me a better gloss, y'all. I don't like that. Argan oil. This is literally like from the dollar store. It'd be like that. Look at, I'm just getting all Leo on you. It's because I want to engage with you and then I don't look at myself. Okay, anyways. Leo. 3131. When I looked at the timer, maybe that means something. Maybe you should look up that frequency number. Not frequency number. Well, maybe it's a frequency number. Or like angelic number. I don't know. Leos, what's going on? I'm not gonna take that because that doesn't feel right. He is seriously biting my stuff. All right, right here. Okay. Opponent's wild daughter. And the Laguna. Now this one is as clear as a bell. All right. So stop it. He's just acting rambunctious. Okay. Opponent's wild daughter is the anxiety card. This is like the Eight of Swords. So you're in your head. You're totally in your head. And it's causing you it's triggering even like this feeling. It's even making me shake. It's causing you triggers. It's triggering you. And I'm not going to say in a bad way, but in an intense way. You're being triggered by your childhood. Like the person that you're connecting with romantically. This is romantic because here we have Laguna. And Laguna is she's not a reptilian. My goodness, this cat is blowing me. Stop! Oh my god, he's trapped in here. All right, Trinity. Hold up, guys. I'm so sorry, my lungs. So, baby, could you get this cat out of here, please, honey? Please. Don't let him come back in here. No, I'm just catching a vibe. Okay, so I'm sorry, Leo. I said it's romantic because Laguna is a beautiful little froggy fairy. She's like half froggy. And she kisses the frog in hopes that they become her prince. So it's romantic in that essence. So that card is like taking a chance on love and seeing if, like kissing your frog and seeing if you get a princess or a prince. So it's that notion of like taking a risk, right? So that's maybe how you feel in regards to the person, and that's what's stressing you, because it's too risky. It's too like, I'm not sure. You're unsure. I get this unsurety and the not wanting, and maybe it doesn't look like, because a frog who wants to kiss a frog, maybe it's not your typical type of person, but there are these feelings and you do feel this love and attraction, but you're unsure like why you would even, something like that. But back to like what it's triggering in you, because I have had a personal experience with this card, and it's very powerful, and it does bring up triggers in your like immediate family, like especially with a mother figure. Here, you could even see the mom is like putting the weight of the world essentially, and like telling the child that they have the wisdom of the owls, but when in fact it's just burdening the child. And I feel like you're dealing with a mother figure that is probably doing this to you at this time, like putting the pressure to like be a certain way, do a certain thing, maybe even have a certain type of a partner. And this is going to be a real specific message. I don't know if it's going to resonate with everyone, but yeah, that's what I'm getting. There's a mother figure or a mother that puts a lot of pressure on you to have a certain type of a wife or mate. And the person that you love is not the person that they would approve of, and it's triggering that inside of you. But with this card, what's so important, and what I was downloaded with it, because my relationship with my mom was not the best. I love her dearly. She's no longer with us. But when this card came up, I had to really go within and heal everything and really allow everything. So I think that's what the fairies and spirit want you to do in this dynamic to and it's hard because it's your mother, right? So let me clarify it. You could be connecting with a Pisces or a water sign, and you're very, very confused about this. But you love them. Good luck. I love you so much, Leo. Let's move on. That one's a hard one. All right. Leo, Virgo. What do I have for my gorgeous, beautiful, and amazing Virgos? Let's see. Alright, I'm just going to take these two. Okay, Topsy-Turvy. I always thought this artwork on this card is gorgeous and kind of freaky looking, because when you flip it, it's like you can still see the fairies. So it's just, and that's exactly what this card is, seeing things in a different way. For a Virgo, I think that would be kind of hard to be open-minded because you guys are picky, okay? And you have a vision, that's for sure, of perfection. So it might be hard to look at something differently. Here with the journeyman, I feel like I don't know why I'm feeling like this is not romantic. Let me just get a little bit more because, yeah, I'm not getting that this is romantic. I'm just going to show you all these cards. Okay, so here we have the journeyman, and then we have Luethas the Wild, and this is like 0 to 100 real quick fire sign energy. He's like really fast, hasty. He does everything like really fast and passionately. And here we have Mikkel and Mukkel. So I'm really getting like a family member or somebody like a best friend element, whoever you consider to be your best friend. I feel like there's a higher calling here. It could be someone spiritual, because here with the journeyman, I feel like it's someone that's showing you a different way to approach life. And they're like, so this is you and this is the moon, right? And when you're with this person, it's like the moon is like balancing on the stick, like by nature, like naturally, just because of the way you're positioned on top of your friend or a family member or someone spiritual. So it's like the journey, and it's synchronistic with what's happening in the astros and what's happening in, you know, the astrology and with the moon. So it's like your journey with this person is so synchronistic and so, you know, tied into, you know, life. So what I'm feeling is like the person is showing you a different way here with the topsy-turvy of looking at a situation. And I think it's looking at life in general. I feel like they're really trying to enlighten you to maybe ground yourself a little bit more and not be so hasty, so fiery. I don't know why I'm getting fire with you, Virgo. You probably have it in your chart. So that you can, you know, be happy here with Mikkel and Mukkel. It's like the most joyful card in the deck. So yeah. And I think what you're looking at differently is your approach to maybe a romantic partner, maybe a twin flame. I'm getting something like that. Like they're enlightening you, maybe telling you to meditate, telling you to connect more with the divine, maybe even possibly detaching from a twin flame or something like this. It's a new way, it's advice that you should take into consideration and really listen to this person, because they are coming from a wonderful, beautiful place that's just gonna enlighten your light work and enlighten yourself, and it's gonna help you grow. But I think that you just need to take heed to the person's advice. Let's get some clarification. Yeah, it's in regards to like a divine masculine. And the blocking. You're like blocked out from your masculine, and they're telling you ways that you can essentially detach to remove blockages. Yeah, looking for information. So detach from that masculine and make it happen. It's never about the man anyways, right? It's our love for the masculine that makes us, I think, do the right thing, because when we love so hard, we want them to be spared and have a beautiful life. And even if we don't, you know, end up being with them, and I think us as the feminines, and it's not gender, it's just positive energy. It's like you just want the best for them. So it's never really about them, but it is. But it brings you closer to your divine self, and it's a journey. It is a journey. So definitely, Virgo, I would look into that. I would listen. Yeah. All right. So let's move on to my beautiful Libras. What do I have for y'all? What do the fairies have? I think we're doing good. 46 minutes. I think we're doing pretty good. All right. Libra. Why did I do that? Okay, Libra. The feline. You could be connecting with a Leo. I am strongly feeling that you are. And here we have the fairies of the future. Okay, you're connecting with masculine or counterpart, or whatever you want to call it, that is scared, that doesn't have a lot of courage to approach you. I feel that is so just scared, and like they're going through a lot, that they and their main fear is that you won't be a part of their future. I feel like, Libra, you're not communicating with this person at this time. You're not, neither one of you are being open and really expressing how you feel. I do feel a lot of love between you and this person, but it's like, I don't even want to call it an ego thing. It's more so a fear thing. Like, if I express the truth, am I going to look stupid? Am I going to be well received? Am I going to, like, is it just a dream, or is it reality? I don't even know. It's like that sort of a thing. Like, that's the thing with no communication. There's like no way of knowing, you know, and it's taking a toll on the person to the degree where I just feel like it's where all my hairs on my legs are like standing up. I feel like a strong presence of spirit here, and it's sad. I almost feel like crying. It's like, it's very sad. That's clarifying. The answer is yes. Like, I feel like you don't even know, Libra. I feel like you love them and they love you, but you guys don't even know it. But it's real. Then he's your masculine. Triggered your ascension. It's like real. It's like real. Let's get one more of these little fairies. See, this is the thing, the master maker. So, with this card, there could be some Aries in your chart or something like that. Some strong Aries between the both of you. These two, like, they're badass because they're like, they love making their swords. They like craft things. I think they craft swords or something like that. Yeah, because he's like holding it. See the little guy? He's got the sharpest, like. So they're badass. They work together and they have become like a master of crafting. So I feel like you both are masters of what you do individually, but together you guys would be badass. Like, that's what Spirit's telling me. So that's Libra. Let's move on to, and I can never like really memorize the signs, so bear with me, isn't it? Scorpio. Yeah. Scorpio. How could I forget about Scorpio? What's going on with y'all? Beautiful. I love Scorpio. Y'all can be dark and intense, but I love my Mars is in Scorpio, so I love the genius. Yeah, Scorpio, excuse me. Scorpios tend to be like masters of their craft. Like, they can never do stuff like a little, like 75%. It's always 1,000,000% with a Scorpio. That's the part that I love. Like, they tend to be like the most knowledgeable, the most talented in whatever they do. Love y'all. So I love all of you guys. So, all right, Scorpio. All right, what are we doing again? Who are you blocking again? Could be somebody else though. Let's see. Ooh, Singer of the Chalice. Okay, I know what this is about. You're being stubborn with yourself. This is one thing that you don't want to master, and it's your ascension. I feel like you're blocking, and I'm going to just be real. I feel like you're blocking the divine here. My bad. The reason why I say that, immediately I knew this was your energy. And honestly, Scorpio, I feel like there's some things happening that are more on your shadow side. I feel like you're, and I'm going to be honest, I feel like you are single-handedly resonating more with your shadow. We know your planet is Pluto, it's the underworld. And you are really like totally cool with like hating on somebody. See, because the guy has green eyes, and that's an indicator to me that if this is your energy, which it is, you're kind of in a position where you're seeing someone, or this could be happening to you. You're seeing someone with envy because they have something that you want. And I feel like it could be romantic. Like, they have someone and you don't. And you don't like that. So you're blocking your own blessings here. Because with the Singer of the Chalice, because we should never act in those ways. We should never covet. Like, I'm a strong believer in that. We shouldn't covet somebody else's, like, wife. It's like one of the, right, in the Bible and stuff. And I'm not like a Bible banger or nothing, but there's certain things that are true. And here with the Singer of the Chalice, this is like downloads from the divine coming through and you being the vessel and the receiver of those things. And I feel like your envy and you're resonating with your shadow is stopping you from receiving divine help and assistance. And I feel like you're totally okay with that, because at least you had the opportunity to be low vibe. You had the opportunity to resonate with your shadow, and I know that can be a comforting place, because it's like almost like a defense mechanism. Like if I have to be evil and mean and jealous, then I don't have to do the hard work, which is actually not doing those things. And I think that it's hard for you, Scorpio, to sometimes see the light in yourself. Like, fuck everybody else. Like, I feel like you're there because you want to be, not because of the person or because of his bitch or because of anything. It's more like, I'm cool with being like this, and you're almost proud of it. And that's something that we need to be mindful of, Scorpio. Like, it's okay to be dark and tense and, but you have to temper that and integrate that to your life. Whew. Let's clarify. Down there doing. Yeah, it's the bridging of the gap. It's bridging the light to the dark and integrating. And that's something you're not doing. And it's something about a commitment with somebody else. Like, it's a commitment outside of you. Like, you're wanting, and it's like divinely guided. Like, I feel like it's a couple that is divinely guided to be in a commitment, and you're over here wanting to like have that, wanting to be a part of that, and it's not your relationship, but you're doing it just because to be an asshole, because you want to be that way. So I think you need to make a change, because in the end, you're just hurting yourself, Scorpio. I love you so much. Let's move on. I keep it real on this channel. I know I'm a Pisces, and I know, but I just got to give it to y'all real, So, Scorpio. So we did Scorpio. Y'all over here trying to take over my whole mind. Clearing the energy of Scorpio. Moving on to Capricorn. Isn't it Capricorn? Capricorn first. Yep. Capricorn. This is fun. Let me get some gloss on for Capricorn, because y'all like to be looking like right and stuff. How y'all doing though? I missed y'all. All right, Capricorn. Let's see. I don't know why I don't want to take those. It's all messy and stuff. Hold up, Cappy. This didn't feel right. Sometimes, as a reader, you just know. I do feel like you're going through a transformative, because the transfiguration cards keep wanting to pop. But, let's see here. There we go. Alright. I guess 3 cards wanted to pop for you. I don't know why I'm getting this scattered energy with you. Hold up. Maybe it's just me. Okay. Yeah, there's some transformative stuff happening with you. So here we have the lady, the dark lady, which is your shadow, or somebody else's. And here we have Faf the footer, which is, since he's holding his little ankle, it's like a need to ground, to actually put his foot down and actually ground. And then the lady of the harvest is actually releasing, because the harvest already went bad. So it's just like the death, essentially, of like the harvest. So there's a lot that popped for you. So, all right. I feel like you're doing shadow work too. I forgot which sign got this. And I feel like you're not wanting to release something. This is interesting. Okay. I'm just gonna read it the way I'm getting it. I'm connecting with a Capricorn that needs to stop feeling guilty. I feel like you're trying to glamorize you don't want to be real with yourself. You don't want to be real with your own, like, you almost, like, if you have a bad thought, you tell yourself, you demonize yourself for being dark. And it's because you're not grounded. You need to ground your energy, Capricorn. I feel like you're so caught up in you're being self-critical to yourself, and you're not grounding, which is like having crystals that ground you, actually going outside for a walk. I know we're in the middle of a pandemic, but we all need to make that sacrifice in some way or another to get out there and really ground with nature and release this. See, like, this is the grounding card, and this is the actual release of what is not serving you. And what's not serving you is your hand. You're judging yourself for having a shadow. And I would advise you, Capricorn, to really be patient with yourself. That's what I'm getting. If you're feeling low, if you're feeling bad, if you feel even evil sometimes, that's normal. Like, we're all dark inside. You shouldn't demonize yourself for that. If anything, you have to go within and actually do, I would recommend you do shadow work as well. We all have light and dark within us. It's like the yin and the yang, right? So this is where you have to tell yourself and tell your shadow, like, welcome your shadow. Like, I see that you do that, but mama, like, come with me, and I'm gonna integrate you into my angel side, and we're gonna be together, and you're gonna work for me instead of against me. And I'm not gonna tell you that you're bad because you thought that or think that. No, you're gonna integrate, almost like a baby, because you won't be accepted into heaven if you don't do that, if you don't claim that. And I would hate for that to happen to you, because you have no patience with your shadow and you demonize it. No, Capricorn. You're a beautiful being. Even your shadow is beautiful. Look at her. She's stunning. And this is like a Pisces Lilith and Pisces type of a vibe. And it's very, Neptunian. And but you're Capricorn. You have the mystical fin, You're like, you share that with Pisces. So you're a badass. And you're like, I love Capricorn, especially like the feminine. You guys are badass. But yeah, there's that. And even the masculine. You guys are really popular and cool, but you're hard on yourself. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. All right, let's clarify. Yeah. It gotta go. It's the death card. This part of you has to go. And it's the judgmental nature that you have with yourself. Don't judge yourself, hon. Illuminate yourself. You are a child of God. You are a child of the sun that has a shadow, and God knows that. God created you this way. Could be focused on home and not really leaving the home. Have to go outside and ground some, okay? I love you, Capricorn. That was very specific. Let's move on to Aquarius. What up, Aqua? Oh my God, I love you guys too. I missed you. All right, let's see what the beautiful fairies have for you guys. Because you were savage. I was just listening to Megan Thee Stallion. She's like, oh my gosh. She's an Aquarius. She's got a Leo moon. Let me tell y'all. Anyways. Let's see. What's up, Aqua? Okay. What you in your head about? Okay. The Lady of the Harvest. This is the release card. Capricorn just got this one. And opponent's wild daughter. I'm going to get one more. That's like the equivalent to the Eight of Swords, which is like anxiety. And here we have Iris of the Rainbows. Okay. I feel like you are in a dark place right now, Aquarius. This is strange because you guys are usually very light-hearted energy, very focused on, but this is totally different. Okay, I feel like something happened, something ended. And you're in your head about it. And you're not happy. I think you ended something. Here with the Lady of the Harvest. It's a release card because the harvest just went bad. And it's like this need to throw out the fruit that is not good anymore. So I don't know why I'm getting. Well, I am getting that you were in like a relationship or a connection or a friendship or something, and it came to an end. You know what? You know what? This is not you. Because I don't think, I know that when Aqua walks away from something, they're not going to be in their head about it. They're going to make that conscious decision and keep it moving. You guys are the water bearer. Y'all just going to keep on giving y'all a little water out to people. Other people are thirsty or whatever. So I really feel like this is somebody else because here with Iris of the Rainbows, you're like, I feel like if you haven't physically ended a friendship or relationship, I feel like you did. And you're like chill about it. I think this person had been messing up like for a season, and you were just like at your wit's end, and it finally just went bad, and you're just like, I feel like you detached from the person, and the person is in their head and triggered and extremely like in this anxiety state, and you're like, whatever, like I got fucking love to spread to people, and I'm a bomb ass motherfucker, and it's your fucking lost. Yeah. I feel like it was somebody you were very close to. Let's see, why is Apona's wild daughter here? I want to know specifically. This could have been a family member. That was deceiving, or even a friend. Somebody fucked up here. Let me get more because this is, y'all readings always take me for a loop. Yeah, it was somebody toxic. Somebody toxic. I think this is a family member because the lilies is maybe because the season of like Christmas is coming and this is some like Christmas drama. The lilies is an ancestor, a family member, somebody of your lineage, and you like X them out because you released it. The relationship went sour, and it was somebody close to you, and then it went sour because it just se pudrió, como quien dice. I just got out Spanglish on you guys. It rotted. And then you were like, oh, hell no. And you released it. You were like, no. And it's because they were toxic as fuck. And you got tired of it. And it was a family member. Maybe they were talking shit about you or whatever. Mom, this was a strange one. Time. Yeah, like at one time you guys were like two birds of a feather. They fly together. And then it was like, we know. You're like, nope. You gotta go. Yeah, this one keeps popping up. It's someone from your childhood. Yep. All right, that's your reading, Aquarius. Go ahead, do what you do. Do what you do. I love you guys. All right, down to my last sign. We made it. We made it. Pisces. Just before I go, like, I'll just save it for the end. I don't want to ruin Pisces reading. Let's see what's going on, Pisces. What do the fairies have for you? The bodacious bodak. Ooh. Okay. She of the quack. Oh, I see you. I see you, girl. Or boy, it don't matter. All right. This is really a contrast of cards. Talk about a contrast. I kind of know what this is. I'm a Pisces. I'm going to it. Not to say I'm reading for myself. Like, I'm just going to channel. So, here with the Bodacious Bodak, this person, I really want to say, is people around you, right? But everyone around you is like a mirror, right? Of like, if you become triggered, it's like, that's a part that needs to be healed. A lot of people don't want to hear that. A lot of light workers, they don't, you know what I mean? They don't want to hear it. When they're like, if you get angry and then someone tells you, like, you need to go heal, that people get so, like, out of their body and they be like, hell fucking no, right? Anyways. But it's true. But I do feel like, okay, the Bodacious Bodak is someone that they set you up for failure. They give you the wrong advice. They wait around and jump at the opportunity to actually set you down the wrong path and fuck with you, fuck with your mind. I feel like you were encountering time and time again in your immediate circle, in your immediate family, like people like that. It was like your best friend at one time, your closest like sibling that did this. And they did it because it was done to them. They did it because you were probably the favorite, or you know what I mean? And it's their own pain and their own rejection of self. And we can get into why, but do we really need to? I mean, and I feel like you're so nice, Pisces. I feel like you trusted and confide in this person and they always set you up for failure and you always fucking failed. But in the nick of time in your ascension, you came to a point where here we have She of the Cruac. Like, God was not going to let you down. And I feel like it was a very trying time. And with these eclipses that happened, I think it was like the nail in the coffin that really deaded this situation and these people in a way that you would have never imagined. And it's coming from a place of love here with She of the Cruac. I feel like you are coming from a place of love. This is the Divine Feminine card. I feel like you bossed up on these bitches for real. And you did what you had to do. You did the inner work. And little did you know, like, yeah, you had to be, you had to set boundaries and you had to do your thing and be kind of like tit for tat, stand your ground sort of a thing, and get a backbone maybe, because this energy had gone on for too long. But then the divine said, you can't go all hardcore on me like that. You're still a beautiful fish. You're not a piranha all the time, And you had to embody your love. And that's how you win. And that goes for everybody in the collective, because all of these readings are everyone's, We all are connected. We all are one. But especially Pisces. Like, Pisces is, and Queen Cup taught me that in her last life. Really, she read for Pisces, but it was like she read for everyone else. And it's true. It's like Pisces is every sign. It's the oldest sign. So this goes for everyone in the collective. Like, it's okay to set boundaries. It's okay to stand your ground, but don't go cold. Don't grow cold of the world and of people, and forget to be neighborly, and forget to be loving, and forget to be coming from a place of unconditional love to the same motherfucker that did this to you. Because when you act like this and you treat this energy with that same energy, they win. They win. The dark ones. You have to hold the light, collective. And Pisces, I love you guys so much. Let me just clarify, and then we're gonna wrap. Love. It wins. And it transforms you. And that's what happened. Yeah. Love. Passionate, unconditional love is what transforms any situation. After, of course, you do the boundary work and you stand up for yourself and you act in integrity, but always come back to Love Collective. I love you guys so much. 1:20 on the clock. Maybe that means something. So, I'm definitely going to come back. I think I'm going to be doing some Celtic crosses for you guys. I'm going to get back into the flow Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, posting for the air circuit. I think air, water, fire, and then earth on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I know I'm going to come back. So expect your weekly readings. This was just a little kiki that I wanted to have with you guys. I love you very much. Have a beautiful, beautiful Christmas and have a happy new year. I love you guys so much. It was so lovely being here with you. Mwah. I love you.